Everyone says there's tons of work. Why is none of it come to me? I better get me some alpacas. Once they've hauled everything over to Snezhnaya, make a little extra by selling them.
This research looks promising indeed. The whole world shares the bounty of the skies, the rain and clouds that grace the earth beneath. The moon was never meant to be a foreign realm.
I better get me some.
The Adeptus arts are most miraculous, but unless one first cultivates the mind before cultivating these arts, all their feats will be like the moon's reflection on water, shattering at the slightest touch.
Not really sure.
Is that Navia over there? Oh, it's been a while! Let's go say hi! Hey, Navia! What you up to? Shh!
Get lost, Monica! I don't want to see you back here until you're ready to wake up and start doing things properly! Right now.
It was an accident.
I'm sorry, did you hear me asking for excuses?
No, I'll do better, I promise. Why is she... wait!
Huh? Who do you think you are? So, you're bringing backup now. Suit yourself! You're still wasting your time!
Savannah, is this how you always treat your staff?
She is very angry with Navi.
My staff is right. I'm the one in charge here now. And last time I checked, the Hotel de Boer doesn't take orders from the Spina di Rosula.
Of course. How you run your kitchen is none of our business. But when a member of your staff is so overworked he becomes gravely ill, that most...
Overworked?
But Philmont can do the...
Monica, back in...
Huh?
Just do as you're told, and not another word out of you!
Wow! What a Sorry. Looks like I've dragged you into some... Her name is Savannah. She's the new... Ever since she took the... One guy was so overworked, he collapsed from illness. He's been bedridden for days.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I don't deserve to be a...
At his family's request, Savannah is adamant that Vermont's exhaustion and illness have nothing to do with her. Our next thought was to talk to the... And that's why I'm here, doing it the old-fashioned way. Oh, shoot! Oh, no, not... And besides, I don't really think I'm built for espionage. Yeah, meaning it's gonna be all the more difficult to get the inside scoop now. Paimon will join you. Guys, it's fine. You don't need to worry about it. That said, if you were planning to visit the Fleuve Cendre anyway, a really famous chef just joined the Spina di Rosula's
Sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to apologize for the scene. This is a small token from...
Monica's the one apologize?
Our head chef has been a little highly strung lately. Sorry for everything.
All right. Since there's candy.
Thank you for understanding. We'll make sure to pass your feedback on to Miss Savannah.
A little highly strung, huh? Paimon doesn't get it. How did someone like her even become head chef? Well, according to Vermont's family, she hasn't always been like this. But that's a story for another time. Oh, Paimon totally gets it. Come on, dig in! Huh? Hold on, there's something written on the wrapper. Find... Escoffier? Could this mean... Huh? You know that name, Navia? So, who is... She... Well, for starters, she used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Boer. Before Savannah. She recreated the legendary Gâteau de Boer and restored the restaurant back to its former... Safe to say, she's the most renowned head chef in the Hotel de Boer's history. After the culinary genius Modeste himself. Gâteau de Boer? That's the super exclusive cake that they only sell a few slices of... Well, apparently... The Hotel de Boer was reported for a safety incident. Someone claims that the kitchen was adding an illegal substance to their menu. But none of the chefs had any idea how it could have gotten into the food. The Fortress of Mirapede? Escoffier didn't have to... So that's what happened. Even though Escoffier is no longer head chef at the hotel, she's still well respected by the staff. So, I'm guessing what Monica wants is for us to convince Escoffier to try and... Oh, Paimon gets it! Monica, it's simple. If the new head chef is...
You thought cream of mushroom soup was ready to serve after you'd have had more sense serving hot. At least then you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom. What do you say, Hilaire?
I'm sorry, Cream. I'm sorry, Mushroom.
As you can see, Escoffier's that kind of chef as well.
You have to leave it on the heat for long enough to allow those flavors the chance to come out. Don't be fooled by the aroma when the water first starts to boil. Got it?
Yes, chef.
Then go back and do it again. The customers...
Yes, chef!
Excuse us,
Waiting to be served? Sorry, we're pretty busy. I'm afraid you have to join the line.
Oh, no, we're not here to eat.
So you're not paying customers? Then I'm afraid the wait will be even longer.
It's hard to talk to Escoffier when she's in the zone. Let's take a seat. We can catch up while we wait.
Looks like the rush hour is finally over. Is it always this busy here?
These days, yes. I'd say business has tripled since Escoffier joined as temporary head chef. Well, in her words, the Hotel de Boer doesn't need her anymore. It doesn't look like she's got...
I guess I'll be heading off then.
Wait, take these home with you. We can't serve them now, and there's no sense in letting them go to waste.
Oh,
For what? Like I said, I just don't want them going to waste. Oh, and tell Fiamma to get well soon, so you're not running your...
Firmall. That's the second time we've heard that name. Who is that again?
He's the chef that fell ill from stress. Hilaire is his son. And with Mom stuck at home taking care of Dad, he decided to pick up some work to help pay the bills. Escoffier knows their situation, so she's been making some extra food every day for him to take home.
Hey, I heard that, Navia! I've told you before, no one's making extra food. Hilaire is making blunders in the kitchen, and I can't serve his failed dishes, so he might as well take them home.
Yeah, failed dishes that just so happen to be nutritionally complete every single time.
So you two must be the world-famous traveler and his companion, Paimon. Yes? Is there something I can help you with?
Oh, so you know us already. We'll skip the introduction then. We're here to talk about Savannah.
Oh, I certainly am. The Spina's headquarters are right next to the tavern. And I've lost count of the number of times Navi has come to pester me about it. But I don't work for the Hotel de Boer anymore. And being ex-head chef doesn't give me the right to interfere with that business. Besides, I'm the one who persuaded Savannah to take the job in the first place.
What?
Well, she was a much gentler person back then. A little timid, even. She wasn't at all confident that she was the right fit for the role.
That's hard to believe. Are we definitely talking about the same Savannah here?
Honestly, I do wonder if she's just emulating me. I mean, I'm not the most pleasant head chef to be around either. Anyway, suffice to say that given the history between us, it'll be tricky for me to tell her she's doing her job wrong without coming across like a huge hypocrite. Fiamma and the others probably think that Savannah gets it all from me.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, Escoffier. Look at this note we got from Monica.
She mentioned me.
Whatever shortcomings you feel you have, it looks like Monica still trusts you. As for the others, well, how can you know what they think unless you ask? Plus...
Oh, Monica. I can't believe... Unbelievable! I won't...
Wait, So now she's,
Let's go catch up to her. We don't want to keep her wait.
Wait, she looks like... Is that a...
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I messed up your...
Oh,
But...
what the heck?
Get up, Monica! Can't you see that you're just making your customer? If you want forgiveness, then do what any self-respecting chef would do. Make the dish again. And this time, get it right.
Savannah said that I'm not allowed back in the kitchen until I've corrected my mistake. But if I can't go back into the kitchen...
that's some backwards logic. How can you fix your
We apologize for interrupting your meal, sir.
It's fine. With
Oh, well, it's because Chef Savannah tasted a bit of the leftover soup from my pot and then threw me out of the kitchen.
Gosh, that's pretty strict. Has she always been that way? I don't recall things being like this when Escoffier was head chef here. I gotta say, you're all looking a little worse for wear these days.
I mean, Escoffier was strict too, but I think the difference is that her criticism was more constructive, so you knew what you did wrong and how to improve, and we all knew that it came from a good place. Chef Escoffier was hard on us because she truly wanted us to reach her level. But these days, whenever we make a mistake, we just get told to wake up, get your head in the game, or just do it again. And it's only gotten worse since word got out that Chef Escoffier had started working again in the Fleuve Cendre.
Monica, you don't need to call me chef. I'm not the boss here anymore.
Yeah, but through no fault of your own. What happened back then? That wasn't on you, and all of us know that. That banquet was a huge event, and so many staff were involved every step of the way. With so many moving parts, there's no way of knowing how that Lumiline ended up in the food we served.
Lumiline? What's that?
A new drug from the Fontaine Research Institute, produced from an extract of the Lumitoile.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. They found out you can use it as a flavor enhancer.
They also found that overuse can have mood-altering effects, and even lead to nerve damage. So it quickly ended up on the guard's list of controlled substances. Unfortunately, however, some food products containing the additive had already...
Everyone knows that in all likelihood, but you took all the blame. We all know, and now look at you.
What are you trying to say? Sure, the Spina's Tavern is no Hotel de Boer, but come on. It's not that...
Oh, the Fleuve Cendre, you say? Great. That's where...
Monica, I'm very happy with my current job. And there's no changing the past. We just have to let bygones be Besides, at the end of the day, I was the head chef, regardless of whose mistake it was.
If only Savannah was happy. I'm sorry? Do you have a problem with my conduct as head No. So you do...
What happened to you, Savannah? Why are you acting like this? When I turned this place over to you,
You made me the head chef and gave up your right to tell me how to do my... You're not the boss here anymore. So...
Whoa. Sounds like someone has a chip on her shoulder.
My God, have you grown a temper since I last saw you? Have you put even half the amount of energy into improving your cooking skills? Or are you still using the Pluie Lotus as an off-brand marcotte, thinking no one can tell the difference?
That's none of your business!
What happened to not storming in and raising hell?
Ho ho! I was not expecting to see something.
Huh? Fanasium?
Aye, miladies. Might I make a humble suggestion? Given that we have
The traditional way? That can only mean one thing.
That's right! I'm talking, of course, about the tradition established by Modeste himself.
According to legend, the founders of Hotel de Boer, Modeste and Savelli, used this method to resolve all of their disputes. Everything from petty arguments over the cooking contest would...
Huh. It sounds like they had a lot of free time on their hands.
Ah, well, it might sound that way to us. But in fact, the cook... And indeed.
Reintroduction?
What say you, Escoffier?
Sure. Exhibition. If we're going to battle it out, let's put it all on the...
I don't want anything to happen to you.
But if you lose...
What? The Codex de Boer?
Only the legendary handbook written by the original head chef Modeste. It contains all his secret recipes, including Gâteau de Boer. It's the greatest treasure in Fontaine's culinary world. And only the present and former head chefs of the Hotel de Boer have the right to read it.
Present and former? Wait, but that already includes Savannah, though.
What do you want that old thing for? You have your own copy, don't you?
Don't take me for a fool. You know perfectly well what I want your
I'm sorry,
Stop trying to change the topic. What's wrong, Escoffier? Scared you're gonna lose to me? Or are you scared?
Ça va?
Oh, I'm sure it won't be in it. And as for the contest itself, let's make it a bake-off. Gâteau de Boer, per the recipe in the Codex. Well,
You sound surprised. All right then, let's see how much you've I hope you surprise me, Savannah.
Believe me, I'll show you.
Escoffier, are you sure this is a good idea? You accepted her terms a little hastily.
Oh, it'll be fine. Let's head back to the Fleuve Cendre so I can get prepping.
So,
Well, I gotta...
Escoffier only picked up... Okay.
Oh, that? Well, back in the day, he and his good... For instance, legend had so rare was the Modeste and Savelli, especially Modeste. He was hailed as a once-in-a-generation genius. And
Paimon's heard this kind of story, but
What? No, of course. Anyway, never. And that was it. Even then, it still took numerous relocations.
oh! So the Codex really is...
Yes, well,
Case in point. Even the Gâteau...
Wait, really?
it did. But like I said, it's the dusty old book now, and the records aren't as legible as they once were. Not to mention that there's no way of finding the secret ingredient Modeste wrote about. So, reimagination is right. I consulted some historical records and took what I could from the Codex. But ultimately, the Gâteau de Boer of today is my own. As for why we gave it the same name...
Oh! Huh.
Hey now, and just think.
Anyway, before I left my role as...
Could it be...
Well, it was clear, maybe from her point of view. It's like...
You think so? The only thing is, it was her suggestion to give me the original in the first place. Well,
What?
who knows? It means vesting her in this bake-off. However much she's changed since we worked together, I believe that she still has her chef's pride. And if she respects the art, she'll respect the outcome of our contest.
Well, I'm confident that you...
Let's not get too... Now, if I had to...
Well, that's it.
Well, I have heard the Traveler...
Oh, count me in, even if it means...
confident...
I've always called it chopping stuff up, not mise en place. But it's basically the same thing, right?
Oh, Navia. The difference in your case is that mise en place is chopping stuff up without sending juices flying all over the kitchen. Looks like you found that easier than I expected.
Yeah, thankfully it was pretty straightforward in the end. You made it sound like we'd be carving statues out of fruits.
Well, brace yourself, because the next step is anything but straight, a kind of special food. But this isn't exactly standard kitchen equipment, so that probably didn't make a whole lot of sense. Let me give you a...
Custom-made equipment from the Fontaine Research Institute, huh? That's some pretty high-tech food prep. Paimon's never used anything this weird before. Cool! Not weird.
Then we use normal attack. Let it do its work. Synthesis the extraction from the plants might
And done. These are the flavor compounds extracted from our ingredients. I've processed...
Wow! Even the smell is so much more concentrated. What next?
Absolutely not! I'll demonstrate again. Now. Slowly and carefully. Not a drop too much, and not a drop too little.
learn Escovia's speed and master her precision cooking. The flavoring you got from her multifunctional food processor can adjust the flavor profile of the dish. Strike a balance between fruity flavor and floral flavor to adjust the flavor profile. Make a delicious dish. Mane?
I guess we're finally on the right path.
And voila! Now it's your turn. But the traveler's work was surprisingly good. Are you sure you've never done this before? That goes without saying. Still, credit where credit's... Alright, now for the part I've been looking forward to. I want each of you to cook... That's right, the How's it going? Have you picked a dish yet? Choose wisely. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Have you picked a dish yet? Choose wisely. I expect you to present the most delicious thing on the menu. Gotta make sure Lynette stays away from the dish rack. How's it going? Look at that! With the grace of a snow-winged goose, as I like to say. Now, let the grating commence.
Pretty good, right? Not to brag or anything.
6 points.
What?
That's 6 out of 100. You say you're a connoisseur, but it's quite clear from this dish that you have far more experience consuming food than creating it. By that logic, I suppose you think listening to Lady...
Me next, me next. I'll have you know that this batch of macarons has 2 whole tablespoons less sugar than my
So you went from 12 tablespoons to 10? Well, it's nice to know you actually measured it out. Because it tastes like you just threw in whatever was left in the jar.
Aw.
Now to the final dish.
So,
This is our last
8 points.
darn.
Not exactly. The color is spot on. Beautiful aroma. Excellent presentation. I have to give this one 8 points out of 10. Maybe even...
How did you pull that off?
Don't get me wrong. There's room for improvement. But still, this is clearly the work of an accomplished chef. I can really taste the grace of the snow-winged goose in this dish. The traveler's journey, with all its trials, tribulations, and setbacks. Not to mention the frustrations of having a picky eater for a partner.
Hey, you made that last part up! No way did you taste that!
Well, it looks like I lost fair and square. I guess you'll be taking the Traveler as one of your assistants then?
But if it takes 3 chefs, that still leaves 1 slot remaining. Maybe Paimon and Navia should keep practicing and see how it goes?
Chef Escoffier.
Oh, it's Hilaire! What brings you here?
I heard the news about the cooking contest. You're doing Gâteau de Bourg.
And you think you're up?
Oh, no, I know I'm not there yet. It's actually my dad who wanted to help.
Firma, last I heard, you could barely get out of bed.
Chef Escoffier, Navia, I've had enough of sitting around at home while you run yourselves ragged. If you...
Yeah.
The fact is,
Firma.
I. Huh? That's strange. Why are my hands shaking?
What do you call this, Firma?
I can't.
Do it again! Again! Again!
I.
Hopeless. Get out of my kitchen yesterday.
Dad, what's wrong?
I don't understand. I was feeling so much better, and then Will I never be able to work in a kitchen again?
Dad, talk to me. What happened?
I think the real issue here is not physical exhaustion, but psychological trauma.
Monica, when did you get here?
Probably because you were all concentrating so hard on your cooking. But anyway, Firma, I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to apologize for, Monica. During those long nights of redoing every order, you were the only person who looked out for.
Oh, come on.
She sounds like the worst. All right, another civic.
She's been getting harsher and harsher on us ever since she heard about Escaffier's new role in the Fleuve Cendre. Seems like no matter what we make, she'll find something wrong with.
What is this? It looks like a dog's been at it. In the
Then she orders us to redo the dish again and again, but we never know what's going to make her happy.
Do it again, do it again, do it again!
Every time you remake it, you just get another earful from her.
Either straighten yourself out.
So now, it seems like just picking up a kitchen utensil gives me.
Oh, man.
The more I want to get it perfect, the more my hands shake, and the more scared I am of making another mistake.
How can you give up so easily, Fim? And even under Savannah, you talk about working late into the night trying to perfect your dishes.
I don't know what's come over me. When I think back, I just remember feeling like my heart and my hands were growing heavier, and maybe Savannah was right.
Dad.
I will win this contest, and after that, I encourage you to approach Savannah and talk this out.
But what if you can't?
Even if I had to go it alone, I would.
Oh, well, Paimon and Nadia will still keep practicing, just in case.
And so will I.
Yeah, and if...
Actually, I thought maybe
What? Why didn't you say so?
I was going to, but then...
You do this for us?
Alright, fine by me. But aren't you still working for
I know, but it's... I'm done with sucking it up. It's time to try and turn things around. If this cooking contest can get Savannah to see the error of her ways, then I'm...
Well, Paimon didn't think we'd be...
Great! Then Spina sponsored?
Oh. Yeah! Feast! Feast!
Alright, if you insist, then prepare for some of the finest food of your lives. That's not a bad idea.
That was a dream come true. Paimon never knew Fontanian cuisine could be this good.
Why? Oh, nothing. I was just flicking through. I wanted to see if there was anything I'm missing. Something I hadn't noticed before. That might explain why Savannah... But I can't find anything. It's just some hastily scribbled recipes in between diary entries from Modeste's adventuring phase. And most of it's not even legible anymore. The copy I gave her not only has all the recipes in full, but even includes my own private tips and notes from years of experience. Surely that's infinitely more useful than this old thing. Yeah, maybe. Still, we were. At least she was a little shy, but those qualities are why I recommended her to replace me as head chef. I never imagined for 1 second that she'd cause Fiamma and the idea. Yes. The story goes that after Modeste unveiled his Gâteau de Bourg and was hailed as a culinary genius, he was admired and adored by all. But his newfound fame slowly drove him and Savelli apart. Unlike Modeste, whose every new creation was an instant hit, Savelli seemed to face setbacks at every turn. Doors that would swing wide open for Modeste would shut in Savelli's face. And with Modeste being whisked off to all manner of functions by his celebrity friends, he had less and less time to discuss the culinary arts with Savelli. People started gossiping about Savelli, and their relationship between the two gradually soured. Everything came to an abrupt end when Modeste, still in the prime of his life, and that was it. One rumor had it that Savelli actually killed Modeste out of jealousy. Even as unlikely, but still, beyond a point, there's no way of knowing what truly happened in the past. And that's why I have to win this contest tomorrow. Then get the truth about everything that's been going on, even if it means cracking her open like a nut. Really?
It's Cooking Contest Day! To the Hotel de Bourg! Tout sweet!
Did you hear the news? Escoffier's coming back for a cooking contest.
Wait, seriously? Escoffier in a cooking contest? Now that I've got to see!
I don't get it. Why would anyone in their right mind challenge her to a cooking contest?
Mesdames et messieurs, welcome.
Savannah, I brought the...
Monica?
In the interests of fairness, this contest will be conducted in a double-blind format. Once the dishes are complete, they will be sent to the back of the kitchen where they'll each receive a label. The labels will be placed out of sight underneath the plates, only to be revealed after the judges have sampled them and
As one of the judges, I promise to be...
When my meal got interrupted yesterday, I never thought this is how they'd make it up to me. Getting a seat on the judging panel is a pretty sweet...
Both contestants have taken their positions. Then, without further ado, let the Hôtel de Bord cooking contest commence!
Layer 1. Complete the objective by using minimum amount of make some amenities using less copiers to contain learning process and seasoning table after completing the flavoring and board.
Monica, Traveler, it's go time. Let's do this.
Alphonse! Gaspard! Get to work! Do not disappoint me.
Looks like our two head chefs are raring to go. Like an oven on full blast, this competition is quickly heating up.
That should be enough flavoring. Now hurry up and balance the flavors.
Wow, ingenious.
The balance of flavors is about right, but the quantity is too low.
So, what do you think?
Escoffier is already on the final step of the recipe. Let's check.
Just 2 servings of floral.
I think this flavor profile is still a little bit off.
Enough! Oh, useless! Both of you! Make like an egg and beat it! I'll do it myself!
Wow!
Stay calm, Escoffier. There has to be a way to balance the flavors. Just think.
You can't match Escoffier's talent.
I present to you Gâteau de Bourg. Goose on the loose!
That went just as I expected.
Time's up! Contestants, please take your dishes to the back.
We both made the same dish after all. For all her flaws,
Whoa! This is really rather good.
Wonderfully soft and fluffy.
I would give this one at least 9.9 out of 10, only because there's something about the flavor of the base.
Huh? Really?
All right, on to gâteau number 2. I haven't had...
I have a feeling that this gâteau will be a...
How exciting! I think maybe someone got a little carried away when they were adding the sugar.
Not just the sugar, it's the flavors too. This is...
It appears the decision is unanimous.
And Paimon thought this might actually be close. Turns out she can't bake to save her life.
Something's not right here. Savannah may not be perfect, but no way is she.
I can now declare that the creator of the.
What? It's Savannah?
No.
Hey, Savannah! You cheated, didn't you? What did you do? Oh, you...
Well, someone's a sore loser. These cakes went from the oven to the... It was Van Gem's staff who labeled them in the... Isn't it more likely that Escoffier's lost her edge?
You take judges. We demand a...
That's enough. As head chef, or rather as team lead, I take Savannah. I didn't think you'd stoop this low just to beat me in a bake-off.
I don't know what you're
If you want the Codex de Boer that much, you can have it.
Scoffier, no!
But you must promise me that you'll apologize to Firma and compensate him for everything you put him.
It's a little late to be negotiating terms. The contest is over, and I won. That means you owe me...
Look, Savannah, you may have fooled everyone else, but can you really fool yourself? What I'm offering is to accept defeat without looking to expose what you've done. But only on the condition that you promise to stop...
Fine. So, will that be all, ex-head chef?
I didn't mean that to be a scolding from your former boss. Just a word of advice from a fellow chef and a friend. But I don't know if you're even open to input from other people.
I know what I'm doing.
All right, fine. I'm glad to...
Escoffier?
The Codex de Boer!
Escoffier? How could you let her get away with this?
Yeah! The Codex is a souvenir of your time here! Doesn't that mean anything to you?
It's alright. It was just a bake-off, not the end of the world. I'm already over it. Besides, it's not all bad. She agreed to compensate Firma. That's mission accomplished for the Spina. Honestly, if I'd have known that giving her the Codex would solve everything, I'd have just done that in the first place. I mean, why bother with the whole cooking contest? It's such a waste of time and energy.
No. No!
Huh?
That's it? No secrets, no nothing? I don't believe it! This can't be happening.
Oh, Chef Savannah!
Savannah?
It's nothing life-threatening. Just a lot of pent-up stress and
Oh, I knew it.
Pent-up stress?
The truth is, however hard she might be on the rest of us, the person she puts the most pressure on...
Yes, there are nights when she makes us redo things over and over into the wee hours. But for her, it's every night. She'll hide herself away in the kitchen, working on new techniques and recipes, and only realize how long she's been at it when we come to work the following morning.
But why? Why would she do that?
Our best guess is... she doesn't want to be seen as less of a chef than Escoffier.
And there it is.
Even so, that's no excuse for taking her anger out on the rest of you.
Yeah, and it's definitely no excuse for cheating in the cooking contest.
About that, we honestly have no idea how she did it. We were focused on our own work the whole time, like she...
Leone and Algalia were the ones I tasked with labeling the cakes. I've already spoken to them both.
Not to worry. Come on, join...
Well, how is it?
Oh, this is aggravated assault on my palate. I'd rather eat wet cement than this.
Is it really that bad? I made sure to taste test it before it was served.
Oh, relax. This isn't your cake. Savannah never switched the plates. The offending flavors are coming from in between the icing and the cake base, which means someone tampered with it while it was being made. Or in other words, we have a traitor.
I'm sorry. I was forced into. It was Chef Savannah. She said if I didn't cooperate, she would.
Calm down, Monica. I've already accepted defeat. Whatever's going on with you, just spill the beans.
I was the one who caused the food safety incident that one.
Food safety? Wait.
I think so. Savannah and I were on procurement that day. I didn't check everything as well as I should have, and so I let contaminated ingredients make it into the kitchen. But I swear I didn't do it on purpose. I had no idea there was an issue with them, and I didn't know it would end up with Escoffier going to jail. But the last thing I expected was for Savannah to use it as leverage to blackmail me with.
This is crazy! So Savannah pressured you into sabotaging Escoffier's cake by threatening to expose your secret if you didn't?
I know, it's terrible. I thought Escoffier would hate my guts if she ever found out, and yet somehow that's ended up in me doing something even worse.
Seriously? Firstly, it's not so you don't need to feel ashamed or frightened or oh, well, I'm not. You should tell Vanajem tomorrow. Good. Now, back to Savannah. What about the original codex would compel her to resort to blackmail?
I have my suspicions. Not that I've got any proof to back them up, though.
Ugh. What happened to me?
I've overheard some customers murmuring about how the Hotel de Boer hasn't been the same since Escoffier left. They think our menu—
Now that you mention it, I noticed it during the contest too. I couldn't put my finger on it, but the flavor seems subtly different from how it used to be. But the difference was so small, I'm sure no one would notice it besides our most loyal customers and troops.
Still, as head chef, it's easy to see why Savannah would get so hung up on it. So many times I've seen her make the cake base over and over again, late into the night, determined to match Escoffier's version.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Never really.
Thinking back on it now, it's clear that Savannah's
She wants to prove that she can fill Escoffier's shoes. That's gotta be the reason. But after countless setbacks, she's getting more and more unhinged. And at some point along the way—
Doubting Escoffier? For what?
Yeah, it would explain why she was bent on getting the original at any cost. She must have thought Escoffier purposely omitted key details from her recipes when she copied them out. Also, she could retain her place as the #1 chef in Fontaine, the only one privy to all the secrets of the trade.
Oh, for goodness sake. What a stupid idea.
Of course. Then she finally got the codex only to discover that the secret recipes she's been pining for don't exist at all. Seeing how utterly wrong she was must have been a real shock to the system. It probably brought up everything at once. It overwhelmed her, and she passed out.
There's still one thing that doesn't make sense, though. If Savannah had the real recipe all along, how come it tasted different? She might not be on the same level as Escoffier, but surely after like 50 attempts—
You'd think so, but geniuses like Escoffier are in a league of their own.
New head chef, you say? What's her name? I don't think I've heard of—
I wonder, can the Hotel de Boer keep its edge without Escoffier at the helm?
This tastes different from last time. Is it undercooked or something?
Take this. It's a copy of the Codex de Boer. From now on, you will be its keeper. don't listen to the doubters. If I say you can do it, then you can do it. Even if you don't believe in yourself, at least, hey, did you hear me? Once.
All this time, I've been
What happened?
I sincerely apologize for. Let's give her the day to calm down.
In that case, I'll go and update for Ma and his family. I wonder what he'll make of all this.
So, we'll come back tomorrow then.
That was a long day.
Oh, nice! Macarons or...
Traveler, how much do you know about the snow-winged goose? Every year, they migrate long distances in search of a suitable home. There's always one goose at the front whose job is to lead the Fontaine poets often use the image of that goose to explore the ideas about leadership and genius. But what those poets don't know is that during a migration, the lead goose is always changing. Once the lead goose shows signs of fatigue, it retreats to the back of the flock and allows another goose to take. So the truth is that leadership, with all the responsibilities and pressures that come with it, it's something that everyone takes turns at. But we humans completely miss that fact. I guess what I'm saying, cooking is a science, not magic. Given the same ingredients, of course, some people have a more sensitive palate than others, and some people are just, I'd have no reason to expect so much from others if I believe that perfection can only come from the hands of a genius. And come tomorrow, I'll give her the scolding of her.
Why are we here so early? Our meeting with check on her? Oh no. Escoffier, are you...
I'm fine. Just need to get some more coffee in me. Huh? What happened to my coffee? Did I really drink it all? All right. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Well, there's cooking facilities here. Or we could just grab a cup of coffee from Cafe Lutece, but either way, hurry!
Hello! What can I get for you? Sure thing. We're here to go. Huh? Oh!
Coffee. I smell coffee. I feel much better now. Thank you so much, Traveler and Paimon.
Glad to hear it, but make sure to catch up on your...
I think I figured out where the problem lies. Honestly, it's ridiculous. I don't know.
Wait, what investigation?
I'll save it for when everyone else gets here. It's so stupidly small. I can't believe. Yes, except my failures were stepping stones to success.
Escoffier! Have you seen Savannah?
Huh? No.
After seeing her home yesterday, we were all a little concerned about how she was doing. So, I dropped by her place early this morning to check on her. Only to find an empty house with the doors wide open. I left Alphonse and the others to keep watch at her home, while I checked the Hotel de... If she's not here...
Boss, Escoffier!
Alphonse? You're supposed to be keeping watch.
We were, but then, just after you left, we found this stuff in her house.
Oh, looks like a map with a bunch of random places circled.
Wait a second. This feels familiar. I'm sure these places are up. Of course, from the Codex. They're all places that Modeste explored on his adventures. Yeah, but I don't understand. The adventure logs in the Codex are too fragmented to be of any use. How come this map shows all the missing details?
The Codex de Bord? Then, this place marked in red out at sea. Could that be the fabled birthplace of Gateau de Bord?
Seriously?
Ugh, idiot!
Hold on. There's more. Besides the map...
It was you. You let the Lumaline through, didn't... It sounds like a threat letter. Does this...
Retrieve the Codex so the cooking...
She's keeping the true...
Ugh, this is all such a mess! First, we thought that Savannah forced Monica to cheat in the cooking contest. But now, it turns out that someone else forced Savannah to force...
You're finally here. Of course. I should have put two and two together as soon as I read your threat letter. The food safety incident, the demand for a cooking contest, the instruction to... even the suggestion that Escoffier was keeping secrets from me. It was all part of your grand plan.
We should be getting close to the spot marked on the map.
Of all the stupid things she's done, this really takes the cake. The moment we find her, I'm gonna curse the living daylights out of her.
Cold storage duration आपको नाम image
place looks like an underwater restaurant, doesn't it? Suddenly, the idea of an adventure chef finding secret ingredients makes a whole lot more.
I think Modest's codex mentioned this place. A public bath from the time of Remoria. So yeah.
Huh? Some blubber beasts have come to join the party? How did they get here? Oh, they ran off!
That could be easier said than done. Something's blocking the entrance.
Well...
Good point.
We prepared a banquet for our shy little guests, and as the food flowed away on the current, they broke into a joyous chorus, and the path opened to us.
We have to feed the blubber beast? See, this is why you should always bring snacks. You never know when you're gonna...
There is no time for that. Romaritime flowers and Lumitoile will have to do. They...
Wait, we're seriously gonna...
Off to the freezer! Yeah!
beasts or not, are we sure this stuff is...
Trust me, they'll love it.
Oh, good question. If we try to put them in the pool...
Yes, we can...
Wow, it's really singing! It must taste better than Paimon thought!
Yeah! The tracks turned back again. Oh, so annoying. Hey, it's open!
Hey, give me your water. Here. I said your water, the one you just drank out of? Sure. All those years slaving away under Escoffier, and then you. Today, not only have I found the ruin that Savelli kept hidden, but I also get to boss you around like my little lapdog. Hey, go scout ahead for me. If we need to do any more blast tunneling, I want to know where to lay the explosives. Did you not hear me? Why don't you do it yourself? Oh, when did you learn to fight back? You're always so compliant when I give you instructions by letter. That's because you threatened to expose me for the Lumiline incident. I swear, if I'd known what you were planning, I'd never have... Ha! Don't be so self-righteous. Admit it, you've always been jealous of Escoffier. That's why you lapped up everything You were terrified of her finding out about your part in the Lumiline incident, and you resented the way her reputation hung over you. So you jumped at the chance to convince yourself that she was the villain, that she deliberately hid her secret recipes. First, idolization, then jealousy, suspicion, and self-deception. That's what this comes down to. It was the same story. He offered Modestus. He promised to explore the world with him, only to later destroy all records of their adventures. It's a miracle I even found this place. You have no idea the countless hours I spent piecing it all together. I am no Savelli, nor will I. You didn't show any remorse when she left. You're right. Oof. I somehow... What? Ever since I learned the truth. I've been biding my time, waiting for this moment. You've played me like a fiddle for so long! But you drank it too! It's what we both deserve. This is the price we must pay for betraying Escoffier. You'll die here with me, Monica! You. Oh, you're too much. I thought I'd play along for a bit just to amuse myself. You gave a very rousing I saw your dumb plan a mile off. There's no poison in these bottles, just clean. No. Revenge is a dish best... You're a lousy chef. Everything I ever did was a failure. And now... Hey, why don't you try your hand at being a comedian in your next life? You got a good... You should have just done like I asked, Savannah. All I wanted you to do was scout the ruins for me. But you had your chance, and now it's time to say goodbye.
Stop right there!
Let her go, Monica! We got you...
Escoffier?
Ugh, looks like I'll have to keep you...
You can't! Stay back if you want...
Escoffier and the Traveler.
Monica, what are you...
A recipe! You chefs are all blinded by your myopic focus on kitchen affairs. Well, some of us actually have Modeste had a secret. The truth behind his so-called genius, the je ne sais quoi factor in his Gâteau de Bourg, and it's right here in these ruins.
Are you serious? You're here because of a Gâteau de Bourg obsession? You've gone completely mad!
I couldn't care less about the cake itself. No, the real treasure is the secret ingredient that Modeste sourced from these ruins. He and Savelli were fools. A priceless treasure of Remoria in the palms of their hands, and they thought, ooh, this would go great in our cake mix. We're talking about a powerful stimulant that also sharpens the senses. That's no cooking ingredient. It's a groundbreaking drug. That's right, I've done my research. It was a drug that Remoria developed for their war machine. I could make a killing by selling it to the treasure hoarders or the Fatui.
Will you listen to yourself? You're completely delusional.
My eyes are wide open. Just wait till I get my hands on this treasure. You'll see what a fool you've been.
Wait, what's that sound?
Just when I thought she couldn't get any crazier. She's lucky the whole place did.
Uh-oh! Savannah's going to...
Monica must have taken her. Oh, what a coward.
That's true. Even if she finds...
Oh, well, our path's been blocked, so let's look for another route. The water looks pretty deep here. Maybe it leads somewhere. They were probably awakened by the explosion just now. Alright, Knife Skills 101. Time for some rough chopping. Obey! Take flight! Another door? Guess we need to prepare another feast for our guests. Up to the freezer! A dash of frosting! It seems to really like the texture of Rome maritime flowers. Off to the freezer! Frosting! Manifest! My apologies!
Yoo-hoo!
I never knew you could process Lumitwol like that. Alright, I've got to jot this down. Lumitwols and maritime flowers. This could open the door to a whole new world.
Yep, that's literally the plan. Wait, hold on. Which door are you talking about?
That's strange. These don't look Romorian to me. More like last century Fontaine.
Adventurers from last century Fontaine, huh? Oh, Modeste and Savelli, do you think they camped here?
By the looks of it, this was a one-person camp. They adventured together, but maybe one of them came back alone at a later date. You really
trust our adventurer's instincts. Okay, well, the Traveler has more adventuring experience overall, but Paimon's definitely up. Paimon was just about to.
No kidding. Are all adventurers so obsessed with journaling? I mean, I guess I take a lot of notes when I'm cooking as well.
Anyway, let's find out who was here.
It's been years since I've last visited these ruins. It's exactly the way I remember it. Sadly, the treasure of Remoria. That our limited stock of the substance meant that the he was praised as a genius. While Modeste tried our conversations grew scarce, and we saw less and less of each other. I didn't fight it. He had new friends and a career of his own. Why? I told myself that maybe one day, when I've put these feelings of self-loathing behind, unfortunately,
So it was Savelli.
I always thought it was just a...
In that case, what does that say?
The taste of Gâteau de Bourg has changed. Modeste was convinced of this, even though everyone swore they couldn't tell. Being the perfectionist that he was, he refused to accept even the slightest flaw in his work. He stopped all sales of the product, locked himself away in the kitchen, and worked day and night. But as he baked, it was only when he was sipping on coffee one day and realized he could not taste the bitterness that the truth finally dawned on him. What had changed was not the gâteau, but his sense of taste. The treasure of Remoria stimulates the senses. Tasting, in hindsight, it made perfect. Over the course of his many culinary the finest culinary talent of his generation now faced a future in which he would never be able to taste anything ever again. And because we had become estranged, I could not be there to stop. Yet despite everything, he sent me his final...
The treasure of Remoria?
So, Modeste chose also. Neither the...
Modeste told me everything in his final letter. Did he hope I would gain some personal catharsis from knowing the truth? But if the public ever learned how Modeste's greatest triumph became his undoing, what would be his legacy then? How would future generations view everything we built together? I fear the scorn I have faced these last years would pale in comparison to... I cannot let that. I will do what I must to protect his name. It may lead his family to suspect me of having a hand in his demise. I would rather the world believe a tale of genius and jealousy. The final loose end is the evidence here, at the bottom of the sea.
Huh? What's wrong?
So we thought, but if Monica finds out what...
The treasure of Remoria. Savelli, you tried your best to bury the truth, but you But I have to thank you too, Savannah. But now, finally, the secret to Remoria's military might is within my grasp. The treasure of Remoria. Oh, it's empty?
Monica? Oh, we were seconds too late.
Escoffier? What's the...
Savelli's final act! So he came here after his friend...
All that for an empty jar?
Monica, don't do anything stupid!
Oh, shut your pie hole!
Praise me, you barbarian!
She's a nutcase! A liability to herself and everyone else! Well, now it's up to us to clean up the mess she's made. Take these golems out!
Yoo-hoo! Who is what?
Let my name echo in song! The pinnacle of excellence! Do your master's bidding! Sakura swirl!
Ah! Why is this place still shaking? Either way, it's all her fault. Enough chit-chat. Let's get out of here.
Okay, I'm coming!
Oh, no, you don't. If I can't get what I want, neither will any of you. I've got nothing to show for my life's work so far. But if I can take another so-called genius down with me in my final moment, then it was all worth it.
You're...
So, when did you...
I may be a lousy chef, but it looks like I'm not a complete waste of space.
Traveler?
Escoffier! Savannah!
Traveler!
Venegem!
What did you expect us to do?
We had to do something.
It was my fault. Escoffier had to leave. Come back, Escoffier.
Okay, so...
Huh? Sorry.
If you were that bad, why would all your staff show up here for you?
Escoffier's right.
Things were pretty...
Our customers know, at the end of the day, we're all human, and we all make mistakes. All we can do is recognize where we get it wrong and do our best to improve. That's all that's humanly possible.
No,
Well, about that...
It's been a while, Chef Savannah.
Firma, I'm so sorry, but...
Actually, I think I'm going to be just fine.
Huh?
We thought Firmin's problem was purely psychological in nature. But after the threat letter came to light, it got Firmin thinking. And then he remembered the tea that Monica used to give him every night. And as it turns out, she was lacing it with Lumel.
No way! Doesn't that cause nerve damage?
It can. High doses pose a risk of serious nervous and a small dose.
No wonder it seemed like you'd lost your edge.
I asked my friends at the Fontaine Research Institute about it. They said that with the low dose I was taking, the risks are pretty small. They also fixed me up with some meds and said I should Well, that's what...
There's more. We believe that Firmin was likely not Monica's only victim.
You mean... she poisoned me too?
Oh, so that...
Let's not be too quick to blame everything on the Lumiline. So you better make sure you reflect on your behavior and
I will. I'm sorry. Is it just...
It's because the heating element in your oven...
What?
Huh?
I felt like something was off during the cooking contest. Once I got around to checking all the equipment, I noticed it right away. There was a half-degree discrepancy between the temperature setting and the actual... All the ovens in the whole kitchen had the same problem, which confused me at the time, but by this point, it's pretty obvious that I would have figured it out the day of the bake-off, since the issue affected both our teams. But of course, Monica sabotaged mine so that could never happen.
No. I spent so long trying to find out. It all comes back.
Oh, God. Do you know how long I spent perfecting my Gâteau de Bourg? 3 years. And you've been head chef now for what? You clearly have no idea how many kitchen fail. Genius or not, everyone makes. You're only a lousy chef. Surely you haven't.
I have.
That's our head chef.
Ha
What up?
So you got your mojo back?
Yeah.
Friends again.
Good. So now that's out of the way. It's time for payback. You cheated in our last bake-off, and I demand a rematch right now.
But that was mostly Monica's fault.
Right. And also, does it have to be right now? Savannah's.
No, so grab your spatula and get ready, because this rematch is happening today.
Hey, so...
The second cooking contest commences now!
This time, no more games, and no holding back!
I feel like I don't have the right to be here.
Hey, what are you so afraid of? You can't unbake it now. And if you don't serve it, then good or bad, you'll never find out how to improve. If you're too scared to fail, you'll never know what real success tastes like. So?
Embrace your failure. Taste it. Digest it. That's the way to success.
I don't know. Sounds like it's easier said than done.
I'll do it.
The results are in!
Quite rightly, too.
Oh yeah, look at that! Savannah looks pretty chipper too.
Now, where were we? I thought Navia would have filled you in. And actually, I said all this to Savannah before I left. Although, as we saw, I don't think any of it. I had two reasons for leaving. One was the food safety incident, of course. But the other was that the Hotel de Boer had reached a point where it didn't need me. So I decided to step down and look for new opportunities to
Improve!
Well, a while back, I got to know a fellow chef from Liyue. And in her, I saw so many new possibilities. She has that same adventurous spirit that Modeste and Sibeli had in their youth. Slime mucus, lizard tails. With her, nothing's off the table. There's a whole world of new flavors out there waiting to be explored. Case in point, remember those Romaritime...
What? Paimon didn't notice it?
Half of the art of cooking is dissecting the recipes of previous, and the other half, it lies in freeing yourself.
Uh-oh. Paimon's suddenly not sure she wants to try your cooking anymore.
In the meantime...
All right!
Oh, of course.
Surely Monica... She practically dedicated her...
Since you mentioned the treasure, between Modeste's writings and what we saw in those ruins, the so-called Treasure of Remoria was most likely a substance that the Remorians extracted from Lumitoiles, better known to us as Lumiline.
Huh? So then, why all the hype back in the early days of Gato?
Don't forget, it was a very different era. We could barely even refine sugar back then, so desserts were very much in their infancy. In a world of bland food, it's no wonder that the first thing to really excite people's taste buds took the world by storm. And as for the Lumiline, it may well have been somewhat valuable in ancient times. But these days, it's just another drug from the Fontaine research, and even if Savelli hadn't destroyed it all, I doubt it would be worth that much.
So after all that, there was nothing in those. Feels strange to say it, but Paimon almost feels sorry for Monica. She sacrificed it all only to get nothing.
Hey! Huh? You just got back from that underwater ruin, right? Well, check it out. Did you see anything like this down there? Freshly unearthed from the ruins of Rumoria. A magnificent jar thought to be over Experts say it has immense artistic and historical value.
Wait! Isn't that the jar they used?
If only it was still in one piece. Some butterfingers must have dropped it or something. Ugh.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
There's no such thing as pure.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
Too late for regrets. Not now.
Let's light it up! Adventure time!
The night is cold. Dare to mess with me?
Detestable.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Gears of the storm. My guiding stars. We'll see about that.
Too slow.
Dare to mess with me? The night is cold.
Off we go! Adventure, everybody stand! Truth repeats itself.
My guiding stars. Don't be scared.
Wretched vermin! Behold!
The night is cold.
Off we go!
My guiding stars. We'll see about that. Dare to mess with me? Not now.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
All must burn! Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Gears of the storm. Cold. Mine to command. My guiding...
Squall and fury!
I never asked for redemption.
Never.
Very nice. কাজ জিনিস ছাড়া সব কিছু দেখলাম।
The marrow of the 3 moons in my hand, behold the false moon's fall!
Surge!
Charge! How dull!
Behold the dawn! A moonlit night for all. Be cleansed.
The sky's clear. The glazed moon shines.
Surge.
Advance! Be shackled! Found him! Charge!
Without further ado,
Keep it enterprise!
light the dust. Arrogant and presumptuous.
Surge.
Follow me! While the light shines bright!
Be cleansed. Light the dust. Without further ado,
Wayne.
Advance! Go get him, Aiden!
lofty wisdom will show us the way!
You cannot face me. Found you. With the marrow of the 3 moons in my hand, behold the false moons fall!
Instrument! Fall in! While the light shines bright! Rally!
3 moons converge.
Light compels you!
Be cleansed! The sky's clear! The glazed moon shines!
Wayne.
Go get him, Aiden! Reverse! Entry!
A moonlit night for all.
Advance! Everyone on me! Behold the dawn! Charge!
Better to just let the young shoot.
The whole world shares the bounty of the skies, the rain and clouds that grace the earth beneath.